Hi, and welcome back here. Today, just going to do a little talk about how I got into working on things and building things. Just got me thinking this weekend, starting today, is Van Fest. It's one of Southwestern Ontario's largest mini truck and custom van shows. It's in Springwater Conservation Area. So way back when, as a kid, I had some dirt bikes, some quads, and I would fix them up and work on them. Then I went to high school. In the high school I went to, we had a cast car. The school actually made one. My teacher, Doug Stewart, still racing today. So we had a school cast car, and he had his own personal cast car, and I was on the pit crew on that. From welding the car up to building the engine. Then I went to Enduros, and I had a Enduro that I built the engine right up with, and then I did a co-op at a shop, and then I started working at a Canadian Tire auto shop. Then I went to a truck shop, then to a city job as a mechanic, and then I taught at a college for 8 years there. But I got into customizing things when I was about 16 years old. Trying to think, I'm going to say around 97, 98. I got an S10, a 91 S10. I will show some still pictures, and there's a little video that I did. I copied it off of a gentleman from Van Fest number 8. I had a little S10. I started off just by a stagnant drop, meaning I lowered it and it stayed that height. And I used coils up front and 2-inch drop spindles, and then in the back I had a monoleaf and a 4-inch block, and so that lowered me quite a bit. Then I went to air ride suspension, and I had I think 17-inch Boyd Coddington wheels on it. And then I went to full hydraulic suspension. So hydraulics, jump up and down, go side to side. I ended up making the truck into a convertible. I did a body drop on it, and I had 20-inch wheels. I had to have a custom cowl hood made. I made it like a roadster. I cut the top of the windshield and capped the entire cab. And it was a 91 S10, so they had body lines, a body molding line on it, and I filled that in all the way around. My friend Ben Burgess, he put El Camino taillights, Frenched them into the top of my tailgate for me, and then I welded the tailgate in. It had 2.8 V6 in it, standard. It was all at different stages and different colors throughout its time. But I got into a club in 97, 98. That was started by Dana Graydon and Ryan Marling. Dana had a Blazer at the time, and it was a stagnant lower on it. And then Ryan Marling had a convertible Nissan where the roof did go back on, and it was on hydraulics as well. But they started a club, so I would say I was an original member, but I did not start the club, called LowLife Miniz. I still have a rear window, a sliding rear window, LowLife Miniz, London, Ontario. It ended up changing to LowLife Miniz, London, Ontario, and I believe Car Club as well. I can't remember exactly what it went to, but yeah, so they started it, and then, I was an original member of it. And, as much as you don't see those vehicles on the road today, but that club still exists. The members have, grown. They have children now, different jobs. But there's a few guys still out there. Dana, the original guy who started it, his brother Bradley still driving his. Another gentleman, Mike Stelpstra, still has his. But yeah, we had quite a bit of guys in the club. We had guys with Pro Street. Sean Vasile had a Pro Street Blazer. There was Mark Prosser, Lester Herman. We had from Nissans convertibles with hydraulics to B22 Mazdas to B2000 Mazdas, Blazers. Ryan Gregg even had a Jeep Cherokee, full air ride and full Orion sound system. But back then there was only a few clubs, I'd say, that were big, that were traveling around. There was Kasi Obsession in the Kitchener-Waterloo area. There was Rollers Only, which is a lowrider club. They had a show in the Niagara Falls area. They might still have it going on. Kasi Obsession show used to be at Bigamans Park in Kitchener. And then LowLife Miniz. And then all got along, we all talked to each other, traveled to different shows, and I have actual tangible pictures with the film somewhere. I got to dig them out, and I'll see if I can find some and put them in this. But my truck was a 91 S10, started off red on the bottom, and on where the body line was, black all the way to the top with black limo tint, so it kind of looked like the paint job went right over the windows. Then I cut the roof off, then it went to sunburst orange and put a Toyota 4Runner front bumper on it with a billet grille. That billet grille was passed on from a friend of mine, Kevin Gracie, that still makes some beautiful vehicles today, to me, to my friend Ben, who still has it on his S10 to this day. And he's got a Mazda front bumper on it, a Toyota 4Runner front bumper on it. And then, so we had the Jeep Cherokee. We had a guy named Chunk, Brent. He ended up getting a Cavalier on air ride. And then another club in the London area came out, Prized Possessions. Good guys as well. They had a little shop that they were doing their things, and like I say, we all would go to different shows and do our thing. I wouldn't say at the time we were the biggest by any means in the southwestern Ontario area, but we like to all stick together, travel, and Sean Smith, he made instead of a hydraulic hopper truck, he made an air ride truck that bounced around and ran nitrogen through it and just jumped, and then he did do a hydraulic hopper as well. But yeah, we had some Ford Rangers, all different vehicles, and from the local shops, Greg Fox Audio and Stu and Sean from California Cosmetics to Barry at Performance Unlimited. Guys were getting things done all around. Bob Williams, Firestone, the wheels. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. The reason why I'm bringing this up is this weekend is the truck show, Van Fest 25. I'm hoping to make it there tomorrow. I haven't seen some of the guys. There is some guys online, Adam and Trevor. Trevor was part of Prize and now Prize Possession. Now he's part of another club. But him and my friend Ben, a very dear friend. Back when I was married, he was at my wedding, and a really good friend of mine. Haven't seen him in honestly probably 7-8 years, but hoping to pop in and run into a bunch of guys from the lowrider scene. I look back, we used to do all the work in this garage, and I never thought about YouTube back then or even videoing things, but we did take some tangible still pictures just with a regular film camera. So hopefully I can find some of these pictures. I moved a few times since then, so it might be tough to find them. But yeah, we had a lot of fun, and then I made my Model T, chopped the roof and sectioned it out in Burr. But nonetheless, something I really enjoyed. Now I stick to bikes. They don't take up as much room as a car, but yeah, so I just want to touch on that. But Van Fest, Elmer, Ontario, Springwater Conservation Area, starting this Friday to Sunday. Go down, check it out, support the scene, and it's a culture, and it's a lot of fun. And like I say, I'm hoping to catch up with some guys there. But back in the day, the original club there, LowLife Miniz, yeah, still out there today.